This is how you take that gravel out of the side of a hill and turn it into driveway gravel by getting rid of all big rocks such as that. You go on Craigslist, Facebook, whatever, get some pallet racking, 8 foot. And what I did is attach a top rail over there, welded it in, just took this piece of wood, just a 2x4, ran it across here, take whatever, probably better just make it with steel. Took another chunk of steel I had laying around, ran it underneath as well. Took some of the grate that you normally put on pallet racking for decking. All I did was basically weld it on, put it on a 45. Now these are bent through. I've put some probably 500-pound rocks dropping on there. But to do this, I think, well, some of it I got donated for free to me because it was all bent up and I didn't really care. You know, who wants bent up pallet racking? But you can get pallet racking pretty cheap. I would guess that you wouldn't spend more than maybe 150 bucks on this. And like I said, I probably made about 100 loads of quad axle dump truck worth of gravel out of this, if not more. Yeah, I bent it up. I've hit it with skid steer, hit it with backhoe, bent some stuff, but all I did then was take some, you know, hammer, bend her back, or if it didn't really matter, who cares? You got to put this top on here if you're gonna make one yourself, because then you can actually lift it up with your bucket to pick it up and carry it around. If you don't have that, it's kind of really hard to move it, because unless you chain it up, and then you got to do that yourself, getting in and out. Otherwise, I leave these not welded to the bottom. You know, otherwise you could just lift up there, but it kicks out quite a bit. But I don't attach them, you know, down on the bottom here. I didn't put a metal piece, which you could, just don't weld it, so that you can tap underneath when there's a bunch of rocks that kind of get jammed up in it. You can kind of bounce it from the bottom and get a bunch of the crap out, so it works more efficient. Otherwise you'll just have a bunch of gravel sitting on this side. Now the big important thing is, and I didn't have metal for it, so I just took plywood, is that you got to separate the good stuff from the bad stuff. I keep it separated. All I did was literally take some plywood and some 2x4s, as you can see, put some on the side there, and just screwed it. You know, I've got the bottom runner down there, as you can see. Just screw it together there. One piece bigger than the other, no big deal. I think I just kind of put that there, added a little piece in, put them on the side. I mean, really it doesn't take all that much. You're not that concerned. I would have rather if it includes this entire thing with metal, but I didn't have it. And I didn't want to spend any money on it, because obviously I'm cheap. So I made my own gravel sieve instead of spending, I don't know, $25,000 on gravel. Who the hell wants to do that? I think I spent about $5,000 with fuel and rental of my buddy's skid steer and his backhoe to take all that entire hill and turn it into 1,500 feet of gravel. At some places are close to 20 feet wide. On average though, it's probably about 12, 13, 14 feet wide. I don't know, something like that. And then up here is pretty big. And I built another road down that way that comes down and around and back up. So all the rocks that get bounced out of there, this entire bank, you can't see because it's winter. I'll probably find a picture, I'll throw it in this video. But it is what this entire bank is made out of, and this bank is probably 15 to 20 feet tall, tapers off to obviously nothing and just kind of fades off into the hill over there. I've also got some on the other side of the road, because this road used to be like here, so I had to push that out. So yeah, so cheap way of doing it, you just keep dumping over it, and you dump from the opposite side of what I'm taking the video from, and it just all bounces off. It works really good, super cheap. If you got any questions, let me know.